Okay. Well, my name is Lorraine Barrio-Nuevo, and this is Alessa Barrio-Nuevo, and we're ready to tell our story. So, Alessa has been suffering from autism since she was a baby, and when she was born, I always knew something was wrong. I didn't know what it was, but it started with colic, and she was crying all the time for hours for about 4 or 5 months. And I noticed that she would get into these really odd positions, which I later found out were called stimming positions, which children who are autistic usually do to comfort themselves. So, I reached out to a number of doctors and neurologists in Miami, and then I decided to apply for Social Security. So I took her to see the doctor for Social Security, and she actually diagnosed her with autism. So then I put her in different programs because she didn't speak at all until she was about 3.5. And so I had her in Easter Seals to have therapy, speech therapy. And I also, before that time, I also had therapists coming to my house, occupational therapists, speech therapists, a number of different types of therapists that were working with her always. And then I put her in Easter Seals so she could have constant therapy. But, it helped. But she still always, even after she did start talking, she still had a lot of symptoms. For example, anxiety. She had the social anxiety. She wasn't able to make a very good eye contact with everybody. If we were in public places, she would always hide behind me. People would ask her a question, she would ignore them. And so she continued with these symptoms until just a few years ago. I met somebody that introduced me to Microdaily through the Healthcare Support Association of America. And so I started her on that. And within just a few months, her behavior started changing. One of the things I noticed right away is that she was actually beginning to eat for the first time, because for years, always since she had been born, she was very picky about everything she ate. I used to say that she'd only eat brown food, bread, like certain carbohydrates, but with macaroni, no sauce, only brown things, crackers, anything like that. She did eat eggs. So when she started taking the Microdaily, she started she started trying new things, and in time she started eating more. Now she's been on Microdaily, it's 1.5 years, I think, and now she's even eating lettuce, which is a breakthrough. It's like a miracle. And she said that she's so happy to take it because she's enjoying food. And then another behavior so she's also put on like 15 pounds now. You have pictures. She was like almost like anorexic before because she couldn't eat anything. It was very disturbing. Then she also changed making eye contact, which she couldn't do for years. And she seemed like she wasn't there totally. I never thought that I would get to know her the way that I have. It's been the best experience. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. So she is able to express herself, feelings that she has about so many different things. And also another thing that changed is before the pandemic started, we take her to the store And she wasn't hiding as much as she, as much as she was. She wasn't hiding as much, and she'd answer strangers' questions in Publix or wherever we were. So, I don't want her to talk to strangers, but I don't want her to be terrified, because she said that before, when she was dealing with the feelings that she had, was she was actually afraid to look into people's eyes. That's what she said. And once she started taking the product Micro Daily, that was one of the things that went away, is the social anxiety. Months when we were getting the Micro Daily, there was a time that we weren't able to get it on time, and she missed a few. She missed taking it for like 2 days, 3 days, and right away, she was drinking this milk that I gave her, and she said, what did you put in the milk that it tastes so bad? What did you do to it? And I was like, what do you mean, what did I do to it? So I realized that when she does not have the product, her taste starts going back to what it was before. I think that also she's also been able to learn a lot better, she's much better cognitively, because before she was just in an isolated world learning, but now she's able to, has opened up, blossomed, and I'm able to work with her more all the time now. I mean, now it's like there was never anything wrong. But before, she was just in her own world with the iPad all the time.
That's beautiful. How do you feel, Alessa?
Oh, I feel way better now. Because I would always have anxiety, and I would always be biting my nails, and I even got to the point of biting my skin, which would hurt my fingers when I would touch things. And I just couldn't stop. But when I got the Micro Daily now, I'm more calm, and I feel way better. And I'm trying new things every day.
Yeah, she said that the number one thing that she has personally benefited from is the fact that she doesn't have anxiety. That's the number one thing she said today, that, like how she's personally benefiting from it, is that aspect of the anxiety.